Yo, what is up everyone and welcome, it's InfernoCun back with some more Dirty Bomb. I have not been uploading on this channel in a little while because I've been focusing on my main channel, of course, but that always comes first. But I wanted to go ahead and show you guys my inventory because I've been wanting to do this for a while, and I feel like since it's kind of like in the middle of no events and no cars coming out as of right now, that I show you guys and talk about these cars because I want to talk about them so much. So let's get to it. We have mostly the event cards, of course, going forward, filtered off some of the bronze and other stuff. But first we have the little Phoenix card, the Obsidian Phoenix. It isn't the best one. I mean, obviously, it's pretty good. Extra supplies and potent packs, and the skin looks amazing. But I do not use the Hawkfear on Phoenix. I mostly use the Kek-10 or either the Croxney. The Hawkfear, I love it, but I pretty much just use it on proxy for the most part. So that's how I feel about that one. Yeah, we have the proxy Obsidian here. Now, if you guys don't know, I actually got two of these, which is the little one right here. Both the exact same card, and I hate that so much. I really do not like it because, you know, RNG just fucked me over really hard, and there isn't a thing I can do about it right now. So, you know, I mean, it isn't a bad card. I think it's actually a pretty good card, but I don't want two of them. I was actually hoping that I can get a shotgun class for proxy because, I mean, sometimes I like to diversify and use a shotgun for proxy, but unfortunately I'm stuck with that. I also have like a silver Hawkfear, but anyways, just so you guys know, if you guys are interested in trading in the future whenever they have that enabled or implemented, I mean, I will trade you guys this card plus any card of your choosing for a KE21 Hawkfear culprit card. I really want a culprit card for proxy, or like a culprit card with the Hawkfear. I want a KE21, but if it's just a regular old, you know, KE whatever, I'll take that too. I don't know. I just really want to not have two of these loadouts. But Amy here, oh my god, this card is like the luckiest thing I've ever pulled for anything. This is my favorite loadout card with the but with the Felix for Amy, and it is lovely. I love it. The Felix is awesome. The Selbstot is my favorite pistol. Sleddo's pretty much okay. I don't mind using it, by the way. And Bomb Squad, Guardian Angel, Quick Eye are lovely perks. So this is my favorite and go-to Amy card, and it is just lovely. The skin on the gun and the character looks amazing. So definitely glad I got this card. Yeah, Humble Bundle stuff isn't really important. I don't really use any of them. They're pretty much, you know, garbage. Not really, I'm joking. They're pretty much, you know, not ones that I would use. But this one I used for a while, back when the second edition wasn't released. It's pretty much the same card as my Containment or Proxy. Fortunate. But yeah, we have some Logitech cards. You know, those are pretty standard. I mean, they're okay. We had this Christmas or Dickens Bushwhacker. I mean, this is actually a pretty good card. I mean, Quick Draw and Unshakable are good. Pineapple Juggler, eh. The SMG9, I mean, it's a cool gun, but I use it sometimes. But other than that, that card is up for the taking. Now, this card is probably the best thing I pulled for a non-character that I own. I heard that this was actually really, really good. Like the Arnold shotgun, I love it. It's pretty good. My favorite shotgun, by the way. The Empire 9 backhill, and then it has, oh my god, it has lock on, then it has tough and double time. And ever since they buffed double time, it's actually been a joy to use, you know, double time. But this is actually a good card. Unfortunately, I do not use Fletcher. I mean, this is my go-to card for whenever I use Fletcher, but if any of you want this, we can talk out a trade. Probably for an SMG proxy though. Yeah, probably one that I will trade up. Now this one is the luckiest thing. Now forget the Amy luckiest thing, but this is the luckiest thing I've ever pulled from a case. Like, luckiest thing ever. This is the card that I've been using ever since the Containment War ended, and ever since, or like I haven't been using it in a long time because of the Katana Kira. But this card is like my favorite Kira card. I love this card a lot, and I wish it was like, I wish I could have one with a katana, but this one's actually would be my go-to BR16 loadout. I mean, it was just amazing. I paid for some Containment War Elite cases, about 10 of them, plus the extra one. I didn't get this, but then they had a sale on the Containment War 10 cases, and I bought them again, and then I pulled one from like a 10% case, and this was the card that I got. So that was actually pretty lucky. This is a Dickens Cure card that I think is actually pretty good. Probably my go-to Dreice loadout. I mean, it's pretty decent. It has drilled, so that's pretty good. Cool, I mean, obviously, cool is pretty situational. Extra supplies isn't really that bad, but this is actually a pretty cool Cure card that I want to keep it, but I feel like it will be valuable to trade. But I'm gonna keep it for now because I love this card. Like, it's actually looks pretty good. But anyways, let's go ahead and go to Nader. Oh my god. This card, pretty much my go-to Nader card. This is probably the only event card I have for Nader. It's just lovely. I mean, it doesn't have the best arguments. I mean, Spares is pretty good. Quick Draws is pretty good as well. Enigma is alright. But, you know, Croxney, I love the Croxney. Probably my favorite SMG. I probably got this from the first wave of Containment War cases that I bought. So, that was actually pretty good. This one I got in the 100% event case that I bought. That came with the 10 cases. So this has been my go-to proxy card because there really wasn't any other good proxy cards in my opinion. You know, obviously most of them are shotguns, and this one has some amazing arguments like the failsafe. I mean, like, don't lie. I mean, pretty much all of us have been killed by our own mines. That's actually pretty, you know, useful a little bit. Chopper, really good with proxy because she's so fast. And of course, Pineapple Juggler isn't good now, but I promise you, if they made this able to like upgrade to 2nd edition, that would actually cancel out Pineapple Juggler and give me lock on, and this would be the best thing ever. Like, I would love to have this upgradable to 2nd edition really bad, because K21 probably my favorite proxy card, but in 2nd edition. So that's pretty much what I think there. But other than that, we have the whole Red Eye card here. I mean, this one I got, which was my luckiest Red Eye card ever, or at least like luckiest drop ever. Back during the Containment War event, you were able to get 0.1% cases, and I pretty much opened one and I got this like a 0.1% chance of getting an event card for that. Was actually pretty ridiculous, but I actually got one, and that was pretty surprising to me. But this card is pretty good. I mean, probably a pretty decent PvP loadout. I don't really play Red Eye. Whenever he came out, I loved him. He was actually pretty good, but I haven't really played him in a while. But, you know, other than that, this is actually a pretty good card that I probably would consider trading. Rhino, I mean, personally, I mean, I don't like Rhino. I never really played him at all, so I don't know if this is good at all. So if you guys want to get that off my hands, I don't mind. Because actually I have another one here. Rhino in Humble Bundle and Rhino in Alienware. Like, I promise you, I hate getting Rhino cards in an event. Like, it makes me mad a little bit. Not really sure if those are good, but you know, they are tradable in the future. Sawbones in Dickens. Now this card is actually my go-to Sawbone card because I love the Crossing once again, and it has great weapons and great augments. You know, pretty good. Skin looks pretty awesome on Sawbones as well. But we have a Humble Bundle for Skyhammer. This one, it's alright. But what actually it's not. Probably really bad card actually. Now I heard this was actually the best, or at least like one of the best Skyhammer cards. Now I don't play him that much at all, but pretty much, you know, we had the Timic, probably my favorite assault rifle actually. Exploding Dungeon, very useful. Failsafe, but failsafe not very useful for Skyhammer because who actually gets caught in their own explosion. And Quick Slash is actually pretty good with the Cricket Bat because it's actually, you know, pretty fast. So I'll probably trade that in the future. Some Logitech cards, Skyhammer, all that. Vasily. Now this card for Amy is probably my go-to Grandier loadout because it's just really awesome. Quick Eye is amazing. Spares is very useful if you miss a lot of shots like me, but of course Enigma, pretty useful as well. So I actually love this card. It has the self-start. The Kukri, I don't like it, but I like using it. So, you know, it's pretty much the go-to grander loadout, because Amy's cars are actually pretty balanced and pretty much all good. So this one probably my favorite one for Amy, and of course in Cobalt looks beautiful as well. Like, oh my god, it looks amazing. Who doesn't like Amy in blue? That's a Kira loadout that I tried trading up for Katana Kira but failed. Nothing too special there. Calden is yuck. I don't like it, but you know, other than that, pretty much that. This is my cherished, this is my prize right here. This is my cherished Sparks card that took me forever to get to, because like so many trade ups, so many trade ins, so many bad memories of getting like a really bad Sparks card. But pretty much the 383 is the best Sparks card because it's pretty much geared towards you being a support medic. You know, you have Get Up, Quick Charge, and Potent Pack. Those are all freaking like support perks that help you so much. I'm not sure why they gave this card all of these perks, but I'm glad they did actually. But you know, this is my cherished prize, and pretty much all we have left is what I use for Kira right now. I'm using this card, the Stark, the Calden. Pretty much, you know, I like it, but the Calden is kind of a little bit of a bad part to it. But pretty much this is actually good because of the Guardian Angel and Exploded Dendron, and Double Time is pretty good as well. Last but not least, we have my pretty much now go-to proxy card, the KE21. Only change is that it has lock-on, and lock-on is actually pretty useful. So that's pretty much it for my loadout as of right now. Items as well, let's go to that. Here are all my trinkets. We have the Coley, he's pretty adorable. Cold Splitter was free. Antivirus, the Firewall, and of course, where's the other one? The Spam Trap. Got those from the Rogue and Vogue event. Then we have the Skull Splitter, paid for that so I can get extra cycles. And we have the Flashlight, the Angel, this is lovely, the Angel Sparks, this is really great. And we have I have the Worm Snowband that probably wasn't worth the time, like 60 hours of gameplay to get that. I have no life, I'm sorry. But anyways, that is pretty much my inventory for Dirty Bomb. We'll probably expand in the future whenever they have more events. But as of right now, I'm pretty much happy with my whole inventory. But if you want my opinion on what has the best skins, I think Containment War has the best skins in my opinion. They look really awesome. Like, they look really cool on Proxy, on Kira, on Red Eye, all of them. Pretty much this one actually looks really good too. The Dickens weapon skin is actually really ugly in my opinion. I don't like them. Like, I mean, it looks really like weird. Like, the whole design on the gun looks cool, but the whole bronze look on it, like, why? It looks kind of ugly to me. But anyways, that is pretty much it as of right now. Oh yeah, this skin right here for Proxy is really good. Probably my favorite skin in the entire game. Like, gun skin actually. Looks really good. But that's enough for me as of right now. If you guys want to see anything else from me, probably be focusing on putting out some more discussions, maybe even some gameplay videos for Dirty Bomb. But you know, as of right now, I'm gonna go play some Execution or something probably. So thank you all for watching, and I'll catch you guys next time. I'm out.